Hello, Ms. Lugo, how are you doing? If you can hear me, if you can unmute. There you go.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the volume working here.
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir, just a little bit low, but I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, so there's three people online. There's Alfredo Ariano, Kaleo Rausch, and Marco Montoya.
Okay,
Which one do you want to take first?
we can do Kelly Rausch.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She should be coming on. Is it a female?
Yes, sir, female.
Okay. Hello, Ms. Rausch. Looks like if you can unmute, it's a blue button on your screen on the square that's your picture on the upper right hand corner. There should be a blue button. There you go.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, great. I can hear you fine. Okay, if when you raise your right hand, you swear the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Lugo, if you want to tell me what this one is about.
Yes, sir. So Ms. Rausch is here pending a department suspension for driving while license invalid. It was under action 2 that she had a denial for an FTA. Let me take this off. Denial for an FTA, which caused her license to become invalid from the time period of August 3rd, 2012 through December 18th, 2019. Now, during this period of a denied license or invalid license, under event 2, she received a conviction for speeding equal to or greater than 10% above the posted speed limit. This occurred January 18th, 2016. The state is asking for an affirmative finding.
Okay, Ms. Rausch,
Yes, sir.
what would you like to state?
I do vaguely remember that, but I have taken care of everything. I have had no offenses since then at all. I have not been pulled over, but everything has been taken care of. I did take care of those tickets and pay everything. I do request that my license does not get suspended because I do need to go to and from work and doctor's appointments and things like that. I am military with my husband, so I mean, I'm not denying, but I honestly can't remember.
Okay. Okay, I'm just looking at your driving record.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna issue an affirmative finding. However, I will probate it. I mean, suspend it. That means that you will maintain your right to drive a license to drive, provided you do not have any citation within this period. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to probate it for a period of 4 months.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Lugo, how do we handle the signing of it? How are we going to?
In this case, what you can do is make a notation where she would sign just that the signature is waived due to Zoom hearing.
Okay. I'll put it appeared by Zoom.
Yes, sir.
And then do we have, are we going to email it to her? Is that what we're going to do?
You can email it to her. If you email me a copy, I can get a copy sent out to her by mail.
Okay. Well, Ms. Rausch, can you give us your email? That way we'll email you a copy and then you also receive a copy from the Texas Department.
Absolutely. It's CALAI
CALAI
.R
R
at hotmail.com.
That's CALAI.R at hotmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we'll email you a copy of this and then you should be receiving a copy as well through the mail from the Texas Department of Public Safety, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Lugo, who do you want to do? Who do you have next?
Mr. Montoya, Marco Montoya.
Okay.
How do I exit this, guys? I've never used Zoom.
There should be a leave, it should be a red thing, leave meeting.
Okay, I see it. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Hello, Mr. Montoya.
Good morning.
Yeah, great. You've done this before.
Yeah, sadly.
The Zoom, you're familiar with it because you
Yeah.
you knew exactly to unmute and everything. Right. Okay. You'd raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, Mr. Lugo, you want to tell us what this one is about?
Yes, Your Honor. So we're here with Mr. Montoya pending, well, in this case, he was a provisional license holder at the time. And under TRC, so Transportation Code 521.292, letter A, number 8, he received and was convicted of 2 moving violations within a 12-month period. Because of this, the state is asking for an affirmative finding.
Okay,
I'm sorry, and then those events occurred under event 1 and event 3. Event 1 was speeding 50 miles per hour or more over the posted speed limit. And then event 3 was a failure to yield right of way to an emergency vehicle.
okay. And
Occurred
so,
January 17th, 2020 and June 17th, 2019. Yes, Mr. Montoya, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay, so when you say provisional, he had a
Learner's.
provisional license?
Yes,
Provisional
sir.
license because he was 17 years old at the time, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is a complete bar to driving, no, is it not? Or can,
I have not had any tickets since then. No, yes, sir.
Mr. Lugo, can I probate this one or no?
Yes, Your Honor, you can.
Okay, and so the 2 citations are, the first one is December 8th, 2018. And then the other one is 11/2/2019, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so how old were you in December of 2018, Mr. Montoya?
17 years old.
And you're 18 in 2019? And you're
Yes,
20,
sir.
and how old are you now?
I just turned 19. So
When is your birthday?
December 12th.
Okay,
And I believe that ticket occurred a week before my birthday. Sad.
well, yeah, they're both right around your birthday. One is a couple days.
Yes, sir.
When 12, what's your birthday?
December 12th.
Yeah, so one was 4 days prior and one was about 3 weeks prior. Different years. You have not had any citations since then?
No, sir, I have not.
Failed to yield right away to emergency vehicle.
It was a yellow light. It doesn't matter to justify my case, but it was a yellow light and the ambulance didn't have its lights on. So I turned on the yellow light and the cop pulled me over. And it's understandable. I should have just stopped, but that's what had happened in that situation.
Okay, and 15 miles over the speed limit in November 2019.
That was so I was on my way to Odessa for a school trip, or not a school trip, like I guess an alternative or extracurricular activity for school. And it was 80 and I thought it was like 85. So I was going like 97, which isn't even acceptable. Yeah, like that one I have no explanation for. I was just plain out speeding for, and I understand and I've learned my lesson.
Okay. Well, you're honest about the facts. Okay, I'm going to issue a affirmative finding. I am going to probate it for a period of 6 months. You can't get any citation for 6 months. Should
No
you,
problem.
then your citation would be automatically suspended for, your driving privilege will automatically be suspended for a period of a year.
No problem. That won't be a problem.
Okay, and then Mr. Montoya, what is your email?
underscore PIERCE at Yahoo.
PIERCE
Yes, sir.
at yahoo.com.
Yes, sir.
That's MA underscore Pierce, PIERCE at yahoo.com.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll email you a copy of this, and you will also receive one in the mail from Texas Department of Public Safety, okay?
All righty. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, and we have Mr. Adi. Okay, if you want to leave the meeting, Mr. Montoya, thank you.
Nope, thank you.
Ariano. There we go. Mr. Ariano, can you hear me? There's somebody's coming on. If you can unmute. There we go. You can unmute, you press the blue button on your screen. There we go.
Okay.
Mr. Ariano, can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you raise your right hand?
Okay.
You swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Lugo, you want to tell us about Mr. Ariano?
Yes, sir. So Mr. Adriano is here pending a department suspension for driving while licensed invalid. It was under Action 5 that he received a suspension for too many points under the surcharge program that was active at the time, from the time period of May 15, 2017 through August 14, 2018. And during this period of suspension, under Event 3, he received a citation for no motor vehicle liability insurance. This occurred November 10th, 2017. The state is asking for an affirmative finding.
Mr. Ariano, anything you'd like to state?
Well, I've always had car insurance since I've ever been driving, since I was 16. So I don't, honestly, I've gotten so many that I don't recall that ticket since 2017. I thought it was here for a ticket that I got back in 2018. So I'm a little confused as to what citation he's talking about. But like I said, I've always had car insurance, so I don't really know where this came about or what.
Back in November 10th of 2017, you got a citation for no motor vehicle liability insurance in Travis County.
Maybe I didn't have the actual paper on me, but like I said, I even go back with the Allstate. I think it goes that far back in 2017, and there's proof that I actually had it at the time.
Well, thinking and proving is two different things.
What do you mean?
You said, I think I had insurance, or I think I didn't have the card.
No, I said that I think you can go back that far to get the paper, but I did have insurance for sure. I was paying at the time. So what I'm trying to say is maybe I didn't have the card on me when the officer pulled me over, but I did have a valid insurance at the time.
Again, that's what you're telling me. But you just saying it doesn't make it true.
Uh-huh.
I don't make an investigation to see if you had it. You would have to come forth with that proof if you want to say that.
Okay, how could I do that? How could I show you?
Well, you'd go to your insurance company and show proof of coverage. But it's immaterial. You've already been convicted of it.
Okay.
It's already been a conviction entered.
So where do we? I think I've probably already paid it too, because I went to the court not too long ago to pay everything. So where are we here again? I don't really understand.
Mr. Lugo said, okay, that your points exceeded the amount points allowed without a suspension. You surpassed the threshold.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm looking at your driving record. You have 19 events.
Since I was 16, yeah. You're right. I it's been quite a bit, but more recent, I haven't, it's not been too much. A lot of that happened when a while back.
Looks like the last speeding ticket was 2018.
Mhm.
Well, there's a history of violations and non-compliance.
Mhm. But it's changing, I would say.
You were acting like though that you had no idea how this could have occurred, but I mean, there's extensive history here. That
The insurance one, I was thrown off, like I said, because I've never gotten the insurance citation before. I always have it, or the officer says I could look it up, and then when he's like, all right, you have it, then I'm gonna not write you because you don't have it physically on you. But I always have it, so I never really. That's why I'm thrown off by what you're saying. But it happened. It's okay. It's not a problem. I probably already paid it or something through the court. I don't remember, but.
okay. What are you doing now? Are you working?
Yes, I work part-time at a psychiatric clinic, and I also work part-time as trading online.
Okay, I'm going to issue an affirmative finding. I'm going to probate it for a period of 9 months, provided you don't have any citation in a 9-month period. You'll maintain your privilege to drive. If you receive a citation during that period of time, it would automatically be suspended for a period of a year. There'd be no ability to appeal. You understand?
All right. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Mr. Ariano, what is your email?
It is Freddy, FREDDY A1 at,
A1, does the A need to be capitalized or no?
no, just lowercase a and the number 1
Okay,
at
okay,
UTexas, letter U and then Texas.edu.
okay. So it's Freddie A, and then the number 1 at utexas.edu.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We'll email you a copy of this, and then you will receive a copy from the Texas Department of Public Safety as well in the mail.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If you just want to leave the meeting, thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
That's all that has appeared. So we have Alan Salazar, who did not appear.
Okay,
In
we'll
this,
just mark them a affirmative default no show.
okay. Okay, when we'll get you a copy of these.
All right. Sounds good, Judge.
Thank you. Have you all, are you just starting with all the courts or have you been?
It's coming along. I did JP7 last month.
Uh-huh.
And then I have JP3 coming up next month. I'm sorry, JP2. So the only one pending is JP3 for me.
So what was the holdup? Texas Department of Public Safety just didn't want to do anything online, or?
But it took them a while to come around to Zoom. So it's kind of at the end where everything's opening back up. But yeah, they said, Zoom was okay now, or you got the go-ahead for it. So yeah, that's how it goes with us sometimes.
Okay, well, I'm glad to see you again. Okay,
Yes, sir. Good to see you.
thank you. You take care.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Bye, Mike.
Bye.